Hello, welcome to the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. Today we've got handstand or donkey kicks, push-ups, squats, planks, jump rope, single leg squats, wall angels, supermans, and plank up down. So we're gonna work a lot of core and postural muscles. So we're gonna get started with handstand kicks or donkey kicks. Pull my mat up. This is just fun, neutral wrist. It's just good for the bones. I'm gonna start with my right. That's 1, 2, 3, I'm not really worried about going over, 4 and 5. I'm going to switch sides to some coordination. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then I'm going to move to the mat. I got push-ups, tricep push-ups. I'm in a plank position, squeezing my elbows to my torso and pressing up. So drawing your chest down. Progression is we're going to come off our knees to bring ourselves down. Knees, press yourself up. So off your knees, down, knees, press yourself up. Or you can be off your knees the whole time. Another option is traditional push-up, which is a wider stance. It's working more chest and shoulders. And come down, pull your abs in. You can be off your knees. So we've got 10 push-ups total. Listen to your body, modify whatever you feel the challenge. Next up is we got squats. So squats, feet hip level apart. I'm looking up, leading with my chin and nose, dropping my bum down rather than back. I'm bending through my knees and your hips. At the top, squeeze your glutes. So if you're feeling a little stiff, doing squats, the first couple, you feel stiff and maybe icky. And then as you get the blood moving, they start to feel better. So keep your core engaged. You can grab some weights. So let's do 4 more, 3, 2, and we're gonna do 1 more. All right, we're gonna come back down to the mat because we have a 60-second plank. So I'm gonna start with a high plank position, my feet out, elbows are tucked in, slightly bent, and I'm looking forward, and I'm drawing my abdominals together. I'm gonna bring my feet together. Tendency here is people bring those shoulders back behind your wrists and lift your bum up because it's easier. Don't do what's easier. Feel free to come down to where your knee meets your thigh. The contact point is really small, but ultimately you want to try to be high. I'm putting stress on my upper body bones, which is important to combat osteoporosis. Another option for plank is we're going to come down to elbows and forearms, shoulders back. I'm looking forward, pull those abdominals in. Again, you can come down to knee contact point if you need to. You can do knee taps. Engage your lower abdominals. Try not to lift your bum up. So your choice, your plank. We have 10 more seconds to go. All right. We're gonna move on to jump rope and then single leg squats. So jump rope, starting out with no rope. Okay, I'm just jumping. You're jumping tall, not small. Progressions to add. It's called indoor jump rope. It's a handle with a ball. The health benefits outweigh you not liking jump rope. So start jumping rope. Then adding a rope, and mine isn't fancy, is really gonna be the gold standard because you have to focus, right? There's coordination. It's good for your mental acuity. Shoulders back, breathing, jumping tall, not small, with the bobble. Or if your rope falls apart, just get back up. I'm gonna double side. All right, just gonna do a couple more. So jumping tall, working your calf muscles, core engaged, breathing, shoulders back. Remember those postural muscles? Come on, don't lean forward, roll the shoulders back, elbows in. All right, we're gonna move up to single leg squats, working on balance. So take all the way down to your left foot, tailbone tucked under, I'm being tall, and then I'm bending through my knee. Tendency here is to kind of lean forward, and I tend to do that. So again, don't worry about how low your squat goes, because it's not really the squat we're working on, it's the balance. Yes, you're gonna feel it in the quads, but I really want you focusing on balance. So if today's a starting balance, just hold here. You can have a counter close by, especially for our aging parents, or if we are aging and we haven't worked on balance, just here. This is enough to work on balance. You don't have to add fancy stuff. And then you can add the squat. To add on, if you want to complicate things, you can go into a kickback, which is like a single leg deadlift, by changing direction. So it doesn't really matter what you're doing, but do something to work on balance. It's like use it or lose it, and it's so important as we age to be able to take, as we walk uneven surfaces, maybe we stumble across toys, clitter clatter in the house, a pet, right? We want to be able to catch ourselves. And you want to strengthen the muscles that support your toes, your ankles, your knees. Again, 10 single leg squats per side. You can change what that looks like. It's just working on balance. I'll do one more here and then move over because I'm not really counting. And you'll find the more you work at balance, I don't want to use the word better, but perhaps more stable and stronger you'll become. And you'll have days where you feel like, oh my gosh, it's not working. Well, don't forget that your ears and your sinuses play a role into your balance, as do medications. So just be aware, give yourself some grace, but working on balance. All right, we're gonna go to wall angels. So, heels against the wall or forward slightly. Not the best wall for here, and then roll your shoulders back. So here's your starting point. Some of you aren't getting your arms back here, that's okay. Just hold the stretch. Pull your core in, bring your head against the wall, and just breathe. Wall angels, I believe, are the most underrated, not used, not even thought about in our body's training. Yeah, I should be running or biking or whatever, true, but what about our posture? We spend so much of our day hunched forward, even when we sit. So, just try in here and then you can take it. And this actually garage door works better than the other one. Really, we should be working on posture every day. And throughout the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge, there are exercises every day to work on posture, whether you're aware of it or not. So if you know that you spend a lot of days sitting, come do a wall angel, even if you have to be seated to do it. Roll the shoulders back. They are harder than they look. So there you go, 10 wall angels. And then we're gonna move into Superman. So again, we're working on back. So then we're gonna head into plank up downs, fan favorite amongst many. Not really. Okay, so Superman's. Chin on the mat, so I'm in a neutral neck position. Hands forward, legs out. I'm pointing my toes and fingertips in opposite direction. Now pull the belly button off the mat. I'm gonna pull those abdominals up and then lift up. Shoulders back. So I'm working my back muscles here. Now, as we lifted their legs and hands off the mat, arms and off the mat, what happened is her tummy dropped. Come on, pull those abs in. And then we're gonna come down to rest, pausing for as long as you like and then back up. So take as long as a break and hold Superman for as long as you like. You can add on by coming up and drawing those elbows to your side and then back forward. So your choice, I'm gonna pull those abs in. So you've got your Supermans, and then we're gonna go to plank up downs. So 60 seconds of plank up downs. We're gonna start in a plank position. We're gonna come down to right elbow forearm followed by left. So now you're in a bent elbow plank. Place your right hand under your shoulder, followed by your left, and press up to tall plank. So left elbow forearm down, followed by your right. Place your left hand under your shoulder, followed by your right, and press up to tall plank. Now, if you're starting out and you don't think you got the shoulder mobility or strength, we're gonna modify it. But trying to stay off your knees as much as you can and building the strength so you're gonna come up off your knees the entire time. So, starting off your knees, tall plank, we're gonna come down to right elbow forearm, followed by your left. Now as you place your right hand under your shoulder, you can come down to your knees, place your left hand up to press up, then off your knees. So we're gonna do that again. Left elbow forearm down, followed by your right. You're in a bent elbow plank position. Place your left hand under your shoulder. Now as you bring your right hand under your shoulder, come down to your knees, and then press up. So you're really on your knees for just a mere second or so. This is gonna build strength really fast. Again, people think, oh, I just gotta lift weights. Your body weight is a great workout because we also wanna be able to exercise where we're not hurting ourselves. So sometimes throwing around weight too fast, too hard, too much, too soon is gonna injure ourselves, which is gonna sideline you from exercising for your life, exercising for aging well. So there you go. There's today's Purposeful Movement Challenge. Thank you for participating. We are aging well together. Have a great day.